I've recently come to realise that my perception of seasons is way off. And when it comes to summer, I sort of think of it as stretching from like March until September. But to be honest, to me, summer's about a lot more than just like months in the calendar. It starts with little things. Wearing shorts out, putting on sun cream, which realistically is a year-round thing for me. But then there's bigger ones. And the biggest for me is swimming. Now with the nice weather we've been seeing recently, it sort of kick-started that feeling inside, and I knew it was only a matter of time until realistically I just had to go for a swim. Unfortunately, by the time the long Easter weekend came, the majority of the nice weather had been and gone. However, ever the optimist, didn't let that stop us. Now, a problem I've always had living in cities, being from somewhere a lot more rural, is what you're supposed to do on a nice day. And now living in London, I was very keen to not be stuck in the situation again where spontaneously I don't know what to do on a nice day apart from just going sitting apart. So I got to work doing a little bit of research, didn't I?
So the first option we came across was Southend-on-Sea. It's a little resort town near London. Apparently it's very big amongst people in London, but not being one of them, I had never heard of it.
And while this is good, it wasn't quite what we were looking for. So the search continued.
And after a solid 2 minutes of research, I gave up and just decided to go to Brighton.
And after a quick little look on Trainline, we were all set. Very little planning, and it's definitely colder than I thought it would be.
This was definitely where I started to realise that the whole 3 elements of summer story was beginning to unravel. It was definitely not shorts weather, and there was no sun to need sun cream to protect yourself from.
What's going to happen? I'm going in the sea.
Preston Park and Brighton.
So here's the thing, I've gone all this way, I've made it to the beach, I'm about to go in the sea, open my bag and realise that I, in typical Dylan fashion, have forgotten a towel, which is a pretty key component of going for a swim. But it was getting later in the day, and considering that the other 2 elements of summer had already been taken away from me, I was sort of left with no choice. If not, this whole video would have just been a dud. So after hyping myself up for way too long, I was sat here for about 30 minutes. The time came when you just had to do it. And that's what we came for. But after I got out, something interesting happened with the weather. All of a sudden things started to shift in a more summer direction.
And after that, does it feel more like summer? I mean, the sun's out, it's warmer, and although I can't scientifically attribute that to me going for a dip in the sea, I think you can just sort of draw your own conclusions and see that yes, clearly I have brought on summer, so enjoy everyone.